Welcome back everyone to round 9 of the Renault Mégane Trophy, sponsored by Power Max Racing, here with NXTGEN, Jack TM53 commentating as always on Lobby 2. And we had a really good, intense fight for the race lead in the end, but Deskyver was the driver who won out in the end. He managed to fend off the pressure that was displayed from KZ2 Haas, so second in the end, and third went away of Dominator 3. He managed to secure third position, and D Hartley had a really good comeback drive from 4th to 4th place after starting from 11th due to some issues in the internet connection. Not sure what happened to him, but fortunately he is back in championship leader still. But he's got a nice position to start the race from, does D Hartley. He's in front of 3 of his championship rivals. Duds will be the other driver, of course, who will start in front of him. But Duds hasn't been as quick as we've seen him in recent weeks. Had a low-key run to 8th place. But let's see how he gets on. Danzo just making a comment there to Greener Army, saying that he had an absolute mare. It didn't look like he had a fun time at all for Danzo. Really struggled, and that is Greener Army's closest ever result to the drivers in front of him in the lobby. 1.5 seconds behind Danzo. First time in about 3 seasons realistically he's been that close to the fight. So negative for Danzo, but a really good positive for Greener Army to take with him. But we are still a few minutes away from what will be the start of race 2. It will be Greener Army himself who start on the front row with Danzo alongside him. 20:49 the drivers will go out. And a quick look in the current comments at this present moment. Obviously Big Madaz and Chalk 12 were talking about how close they were at the end, and Chalk saying that he was trying to catch up to the back, but Big Madaz was expecting the overtake that never came, and Chalk ended up finishing behind Big Madaz. But he's one to watch, is Chalk. He looked quick. Hopefully he can avoid the issues he had in race 1 and can carry on with the speed that he's shown and translate that maybe into a first race win. Who knows? But I'll let the drivers know that the race is starting shortly. Everyone has entered, which is excellent news, so we can crack things off with the race start. It will be Greener Army who will start on pole position. Dud's saying help. I can't help you, sunshine. That's down to you. Your driving abilities, Duds. You're going to have to work this one out for yourself. But in any case, Duds is on the second row of the grid, the second place in the championship heading into this one. It's Greener Army on the right hand side in that green car, Danzo on the left in the blue. Watch out for Shadowstalker and Duds behind. 15 minutes on the right hand side. Here come the numbers. And race 2 from Alsace is live. It's a really good start once again from Greener Army, the master of the start. Danzo's up to second. Silver Fox Ford, he's had an incredible start. He's up to third. Shadowstalker trying to fight his way through. Oh, bit of bunching. Shadowstalker's been pushed onto the grass. He's down to 10th. I think, briefly, it's down in 9th at the moment. All the cars shuffling around. Chuck 12's got himself up to 4th. Silver Fox is in 3rd. Danzo's 2nd. Greener Army leads the way at present. Big slide into turn 3 and 4. I mean, these corners have different names. Danzo's trying to hold on to 2nd. Trying to look to go around the outside. We have to back out and come back in to get all the camera angles. I don't really want to miss the fight at the front, as that's Dominator going on the grass in the background. Silver Fox 40 trying to look for a route through. Danzo takes the lead from Greener Army, and here comes Silver Fox. Greener Army doesn't want to get involved in any collisions. He wants to avoid all of that. He's gone into the grass actually to avoid everything. It looks like it's compromised everyone behind him. He can't get back on the circuit, and Greener Army falls to the 11th place. So Danzo leads the way. All the drivers, Big Madaz, Deskyver, Dominator, are all fighting for position. Silver Fox 40 has Chalk threatening the back of his car. Oh, Danzo's gone deep going into turn 11. He just got about a second clear, but he's just lost all of that in the space of one corner. Will ride with Duds because he's got a good view of the three cars in front of him. Haas is already up to 5th. So Haas making the moves he needs to make. Very fresh. Here comes Chalk up the inside. He hits the side of Silver Fox. That's going to allow... Here comes Haas to do a double overtake. Duds had the opportunity and then Haas did exactly the same thing. He went up the inside. But Duds has the momentum that he needs. Chalk covers the inside line. He doesn't want to give anyone an opportunity going into turn 15. Now he swings to the outside. Will Haas outbrake the pair of them? He's going to try and do that. He's brake too late. Has Duds. I think he's been fired off. He's just about to hold on. Silver Fox 40 back up to 2nd place. Chalk braked way too early for all of those corners. Danzo somehow still leads despite all of this. Haas is on the inside. They both lean on one another. Silver Fox on the inside now for turn number 3. Can he hold on to the momentum? He can't. Haas goes through, bit of door banging together. Haas just keeps it in a straight line. Chalk is 4th. Duds is now being overtaken by Hartley as he go and approach turn 4. On the brakes. A bit of contact between Duds and Hartley. Hartley sideways, just keeps the car in a straight line, luckily. Chalk's been fired out wide. Silver Fox is trying to get past him. Silver Fox squeezes Chalk off the circuit. And Chalk's round. He won't be happy. He got forced off the circuit, did Chalk. I think that will be heading to the stewards as Hartley lags again. Championship leader cannot have that lag. If he disconnects, it's going to be a massive amount of points lost. You can see him firing his car all over the circuit. That's going to be difficult for the drivers to try and deal with. And Hartley's gone, the championship leader. Well, this is an opportunity now for all the drivers. Haas has gone onto the grass. Danzo still leads, but he's gone wide. And Silver Fox 40 is going to take the lead. He takes the lead. He's going to be on the outside for turn 12, but he should just have enough momentum to take that position and consolidate it, which he does. Haas and Duds having the fight of their lives for 3rd. They know now that D. Hartley is out of the race. It's up to them to try and gain as many points as they can. Duds has fought back. He's up into 3rd. There's Haas in 4th. Dominator's 5th. He's clear of Big Madas. Shadowstalker 7th. Greener Army 8th. Chalk 12 9th. He won't be a happy bunny. Diskyver down in 10th. Not sure what happened to him, but he's right the way back. The race 1 winner isn't having a good time. Look at Danzo trying to look for a move up the inside. He can't find a way through. Duds tries to look now. Little bit of bumping and barging. Duds just having a little tap in the back of Danzo, but just lifted off then. In the interest of sportsmanship, look how late Haas breaks into turn 1 and 2. Dominator runs deep into turn 1 and 2. Look at Big Madas trying to get underneath his rear wing, but he's not quite close enough. He will no doubt try a lunge if he's alongside. But Silver Fox 40 leads for what I believe to be the first time ever in the Méganes. First time he's ever led a lap. What a moment this is. Got his first podium not so long ago at Laguna Seca. Now he's leading a race. But these 3 behind him fighting so hard. Danzo I think has gone a bit too deep into turn 8 and 9. He's going to be on the inside. Where does Haas go from here? Duds tries to go around the outside. Can Duds pull this one off around the outside? It's going to be impressive if he can. He's already cleared Adrian Flux's man, and he's into 2nd place with a fabulous move. Duds gets up to 2nd. Danzo's still looking at a move at the inside at 11, but he's not close enough. Can he shut the door on Haas? He can't. So Haas is going to try and go through into turn 12. Can he get the podium? He's on the inside. They're both giving each other room. He's on the grass though, is Haas, and that is absolutely not the right line he needs. So Haas has to back out of it. Dominators join the group. He's slowly but surely brought himself back into the fight. He runs in 5th. Big Madas in 6th. Shadowstalker's 7th. Chalk's 8th. Diskyver's 9th. And Greener Army just running around in 10th. Silver Fox 40 leads the way. You can see other cars sliding sideways into turn 15. There's a 5-way fight for the lead. 1.7 covers those top 5. Then it's Big Madas just a little bit further back. And realistically, Chalk 12's 10 seconds behind. It's certainly these 5 are gonna give it the roll for the position. And look at Haas. He's got the momentum on Danzo. He's going to try and go around the outside, as is what Duds is trying to do to Silver Fox 40, but he's not close enough. Haas sweeps around the outside of Danzo. I think... Whoa, Danzo's sideways. I think Danzo's raw lack of speed compared to the drivers around him at the minute are just unsettling him a little bit. That's why I suspect if he gets overtaken by Dominator, he may end up getting fired out the back of the pack. But Haas can see that he needs those extra points that are in front of him. Silver Fox 40 weaving to the left side of the circuit. Duds has not got the best of lines actually. Out of the corner. Look at Danzo's gone sideways. Dominator's going to try and do round the outside. He's on the grass partially. Dominator's going to go through. What a brilliant move. Brave stuff from Dominator 3. Absolutely superb. On the grass. He's got through and got 4th place. Fabulous work from the Joyce Design driver. He needed that move, and now he can put the pressure onto the back of Haas, or work with him with half the race to go to catch up to the front duo, who are, well, giving it their absolute all. We saw how well Silver Fox defended at Laguna Seca for his first podium. He's doing it again. He's not given any opportunity. He weaves one way, but this time Duds has given him an inside line. Silver Fox tries to turn the inside. That's not going to work, but he tries to get underneath. He's hit Duds. He hits Duds out of the way. He keeps the lead, but that is very unsportsmanlike, it has to be said. So Silver Fox still remains in the lead. It's brought Haas and Dominator right into the fight now. They don't need to work together. They can just fight as much as they want. This is the quartet now who are fighting for the race lead. Look at Dominator trying to go up the inside of Haas. He can't quite get there. He's looking for more points in this championship battle. Now that Hartley isn't there, but Dominator is absolutely pushing himself. Look at Duds and Silver Fox absolutely hitting the bells out of one another. Fox is trying to cover 2 sides. He can't cover both, and Duds is up the inside. He finally gets the move done. He goes past Silver Fox, whose aggressive stance has not paid off. He can't fight off 2 cars in the same space of circuit, and through goes Duds. So the fast car moves into the lead. Haas got that line all wrong. Haas is trying to find his way through the very stubborn defence of Silver Fox 40, who's not going to give up. He's right in the back of Duds. He taps the back of him almost. He's looking every which way west he can. Will he try a late lunge into turn 11 and 12? Doesn't do it through 11, and he's actually compromised through 12. So he's not going to get that opportunity. He's going to have to start defending a little bit more from Haas, who closes up through 12 very nicely. Will he look to 13? No, he unsettles Silver Fox. Duds takes a very wide line through turn 13. That's not going to help. But fortunately for him, Silver Fox didn't have the best of exits, so lives to fight another day at the front does Duds. Silver Fox is defending heavily. Now Haas is up the inside. Surely all he has to do is brake a little bit later. Silver Fox trying to come to the inside line. It's not going to work for him. Haas takes 2nd place. Haas sweeps through. And KZ2 Haas on for a double podium. 2 2nd places. Oh, he's hit the back of KZ2 Haas. Not ideal. D. Hartley just putting a comment in there saying, can't believe the server chucked him out again. It's absolutely tragic. We've lost him from the race, but unfortunately the internet not playing games with him. Dominator's trying to look for a move at the inside. He's just not quite there. Danzo's in 5th. He's still in this fight, Danzo. I thought he'd have been fired out the back, but he's really impressed me, his recovery in race 2 from race 1. This is a complete different side of Danzo. He's brought Big Madaz with him as well for 6th. Chuck's not too far away, but unfortunately he probably needed another 5 minutes on top of what we've got left. Silver Fox 40's making it very uncomfortable for KZ2 Haas. Duds has got a 1 second lead. Oh, Silver Fox's line's not good enough, and Dominator can't take advantage. He gets stuck behind the grey car again. Dominator must be sick already of seeing the back of Silver Fox's car. Hits the back of him again for good measure. Couple of bumps and taps in this lobby. Danzo. Those are the paws. I hope everything's okay for Danzo. Been driving well. Dominator trying to go around the outside at turn 12. Can he set it up for 13? He's looking to the inside, but not quite. But that's the line he needed, and Dominator goes up to third. Haas goes wide. He just about gets away with it. Dominator set it up around the outside at 12 and dived up the inside at 13. Good move for Dominator. He moves into the podium places. So, 3 minutes to go. The drivers, as Dominator goes a little bit deep. Silver Fox trying to make a move, but he's not quite close enough. But Dominator free. 2 laps to go. He's got Haas and Duds. Duds just in the 57s. He's not got the raw speed that Dominator has shown so far in this race. And Dominator's all over the back of KZ2 Haas. Danzo's dropped down to 8th, unfortunately. Not sure what's happened. Will Dominator look for a move? He won't. Braked a lot earlier than Haas then. Haas is defending. Willie to the inside. He just cuts across in time. Dominator trying to aim for doing a switchback. Ooh, he just got on the accelerator a touch too early. Fired him sideways out the corner, but he is purple in sector 1. Fastest sector time of the race so far. He's took a tighter line through 8 and 9. Will he look for a move potentially through 10? It's sort of... Oh, Haas defending brilliantly. Left the door open for the outside at 11. He's not going to get through there though. Oh, but Haas has clamped the curb. Dominator's pushing him into an uncomfortable position. He's going to try and go around the outside as Dominator. Dominator's got the line. He's got the drive. He's passed. Brilliant from Dominator. Haas was just a touch too generous with the space, and that was the advantage Dominator needed. He moves to second with 1 lap to go after this, and he's already carving the gap down. Oh, bit of contact between himself and Haas is in the wall. Silver Fox Ford, he's going to see it. He knows he's got a chance, but he can't take advantage of it. Big Madaz is going to try and swoop round him, which he's got Silver Fox already. Now he's in the slipstream of Haas. He's already there, but they can't go past. Contact between himself and Silver Fox Fordy. That could have been dangerous, but he just kept it in a straight line. Will Big Madaz make a lunge into turn 15? He doesn't, because he gets hit by the back of Silver Fox. Absolutely frenetic scrambling for positions. Haas just hit the back of Dominator's car and went sideways into the barrier. He just held on to third. Another hit from Silver Fox. I'm imagining he's going to end up in the steward's room for the amount of contact he's been involved in. He's going to look to the outside line, coming towards turn 3. Has to back out of that one. And now he goes to the dive up the inside at 4. That was a nice surprise move. Oh, he got it sideways though. Trying to cover the outside line of Big Madaz on this final lap. Trying to hold on to 4th. But he does it for the time being. What about the gap at the front? Still 1.6. Duds. This would be an unlikely victory by his own account. Oh, he's right on the curb. Just got away with it. Dominator's pushing absolutely flat out. He's closing the gap down all the time. Coming to 1 second on this final lap, which just confirms it on the screen for you. There's Duskiver in short 12 in 6th and 7th. Duskiver needs to hold on to that 6th place. Be vital for him in the championship fight. Just a couple of corners to go for Duds, but that gap you can see is single-handedly falling down, corner by corner, apex by apex. Dominator chucks the car in. He has got a relatively decent exit, but I don't think he's going to be close enough to the back of Duds. Duds just needs to get his braking right for turn number 15 and the race victory will be his. He's driven excellently. He got past Danzo on the brakes, then down into 15. Dominator looks for a move up the inside, but he's not close enough. It's going to be Duds CF14 who takes race 2 here in Alsace. Brilliant score for him. He needed that one. Dominator 3 takes 2nd. KZ2 Haas with 3rd. Silverfox 44th. Big Madaz 5th. Short 12 in 6th place. He got past Duskiver on the final lap. Shadow Stalker will finish in 8th. Greener Army in 9th. And Danzo, unfortunately, in 10th. But They said it in the pre-race chat. Duds would moan about the fact that he wasn't quick and then end up winning in race 2, and that's exactly what happened. He ends up scoring another race victory that propels him into the fight again for the championship. It's going to be fascinating to see what the drop scores will look like headed into the final round. But Duds wins the race. Dominator will take an extra point for fastest lap right on the final lap. Really good haul of points for him. He needed that. 33 for Dominator tonight. KZ2 Haas taking the same score as well, 33. I should say Dominator taking 34. He got fastest lap. Silver Fox 40 put in a good effort too to take 4th, but I think he might end up facing maybe a Steward's inquiry for 1 or 2 moves. But it's Duds who's the race 2 round 9 victor. The fast car is going to be well involved in the championship fight. 1 round to go. Duds just putting a comment in there saying, yeah, 2 right, absolutely, he needed it. That when the pressure was on, he was there to take advantage of Hartley's unfortunate disconnection. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for round 9 of the Renault Mégane Trophy, sponsored by Power Max Racing here with NXTGEN. What a championship finale we are going to have next Thursday. Duds is saying about Silver Fox. Never mind. But the championship finale next week is going to be absolutely superb to watch. There are going to be a lot of sad faces come the end of the racing. I'm fairly confident that's going to happen. But the drivers will be heading to Red Bull Ring GP for the final round. A classic circuit in NXTGEN's Mégane Trophy Series. It first appeared in season 17. It's the season finale this season. Slipstream will be a premium around that circuit, and we have 5 drivers heading into the championship fight. This is going to be one incredible season climax, I guarantee it. Make sure you tune in next week right here on this Twitch channel on JackTM53. Make sure you've subscribed so that you get that notification, so you know that the finale is on. It's going to be absolutely wonderful to watch. Make sure you tune into all of NXTGEN's social medias where the promotion will be going on for the Méganes. You can also check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and on the website as well. Fabulous to get involved as well. Hopefully we'll see more drivers competing next season. But do tune in next Thursday. It's going to be wonderful to watch. Hopefully I'll have a little chat with the drivers just before they go into the race to see their pre-race thoughts, and we'll be chatting with the eventual champion of the series too, which was always exciting to have. So do tune in for that next week. Next Thursday the stream will start at 7:45. But before I go, a little comment has just flown in right at the end, so we'll just have a look at that. But yeah, D Hartley just saying, bit peeved off with what happened about disconnecting, but always next season. D Hartley needs to remember drop scores come into effect. Having a 0 score right at this moment might just be perfect for the championship standings. I will do some calculations. It's going to be very, very close no matter what the result is. But thank you very much for watching this week. See you next Thursday for the Red Bull Ring GP, and wherever you might be in the big wide world, have a good one. See you very soon.